I'm just going to be talking about some things that are my must-haves. Some of them I got recently and some of them I've had for a really long time. I'm just going to explain why I love them, why you should get them, and hopefully kind of helps you with your makeup stuff. Some of these things I am using, like I did use on my look today. I will tell you which ones those are. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to be talking about is my foundation that I'm using right now, and that is by NARS, and it is called All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation. I am really in love with this foundation. I've went through not hundreds, but I've been through a lot of foundations, and this one does really make me happy. It's not too heavy. It does blend very well. It doesn't have the best coverage in the whole world. I'm not gonna lie about that, but I don't need a lot of foundation, so I don't usually get foundations that are too heavy for my face because I don't really like the feeling and I don't need too much anyways. So yeah, my color isn't really my color. I could probably go a little bit darker, but I usually tend to go like a shade lighter than my skin because I don't like looking tanned. I know, I'm weird. This foundation is really good if you're not looking for a foundation that's too cakey and does still give a lot of coverage, but not the best coverage in the world. I do love it though. Like, I've tried a lot and this is one of the best ones I've tried so far. I'm gonna try a new one when this runs out and I'll see how I feel. But this one right now, A+, A+. So the next thing I'm gonna be talking about is this eyeshadow palette. It's Naked 2 by Urban Decay. You've probably heard about it before. Not gonna make it seem like it's a new thing. I do have the Naked palette and the Naked 3 palette, so I do kind of know why I like this palette the most out of the three. A lot of them are really sparkly though. There's only like 2 matte colors in here. That's the one thing I can say I don't like about this palette. There's not very many matte colors. I really do like the colors though. They're more natural looking colors and that's what I tend to go towards. The Naked 3 palette has more pink colors and the Naked palette is darker colors, I find. Really am in love with this color. I know it's just like a plain color, but I use it like a lot. If you want to try one of the Naked palettes and you haven't tried one yet, I do recommend the Naked 2 palette for more natural looks that are sparkly. I like sparkly. And I've really been using it lately, so that's why it's in this video. So I really started to contour lately, for the past few months. Like, it's been a while since I started to try and do it. I really got into it lately because I just got the cream stick contour thing from Tarte. I do love that, but it's not must-have. It's not must-have. Like, I don't need it to live. So I heard about the Kat Von D contouring palette, and I did only want like a powder at the time. So I heard how good it was and all this stuff. Eventually I got it. And I have never looked back since. Like, I don't think I ever want to try another powder contouring kit. I'm not even joking. Like, I might one day, but right now, like, I'm pretty pleased this way. I feel like the colors are more like versatile with other skin tones than just like one. I feel like my skin tone is hard to get colors that match it, but this one really does match. Bright colors could be a little bit brighter for my face. They don't really show as bright as I'd like them to, but I could just get another powder for that. As you can see, I use it a lot. This color is obviously my favorite. I use this one as like a bronzer kind of color, and then this one I use if I want to make a darker contour. Yeah, I really like this. I think it really shows. I am wearing it a bit now. I do have the cream contour on too, so you can't really judge as well as you'd like to. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. If you're thinking about getting it, get it. The next thing I have is by Kat Von D also, and it's the tattoo liner. I know, I'm so like cliche. This one is in the shade Trooper. It's just like the darkest black. I swear, like other eyeliners, they tend to like dry out very quickly. I've had three so far, and I haven't had a problem with them drying out at all. Yeah, it's just overall perfect. Like, I couldn't really ask for anything better. I'm starving. So if you're gonna try this eyeliner and you're like thinking about it, kind of hesitant, whatever, buy it. It's amazing. It'll change your life. I could not do wings until I got this eyeliner. Like, it took me forever to do wings, and then I got this eyeliner and it's made it so much easier. So much easier. So the next thing I want to show you guys is this concealer. I haven't used it much recently, so I guess it's not a must-have for right now, but it was a must-have when I first bought it. It's by Tarte. It's the Maracuja Creaseless Concealer. Probably wrong. I just spit all over the camera. It's probably wrong how I'm saying it, but it is this one. You probably heard about it. I'm gonna say that for everything because all this stuff is really like must-haves for anyone, I'm pretty sure. Like, everyone has tried these things. This concealer is really good with covering circles under your eyes, like perfect for pimples. This is like really heavy though. That's the only thing I don't like about it. It feels really heavy on your face when you first put it on. So there is something I don't like about it. I have really dark circles under my eyes, and like you can still kind of see them. It's not like they're completely gone, but it does help a lot. I'm trying to find like a concealer that really makes them vanish, but I'm sure I'm never gonna find that because they're just like extra annoying. So yeah, if you want a really good concealer that does cover really well, I would recommend that one from Tarte. If not, and you don't really like very heavy feeling makeup, don't buy it. Don't buy it. You're not gonna like it. So I've been obsessed with mascara like my whole entire life when I first found out about makeup and how it was a thing that girls wear. So I would buy mascara like all the time. I had so many different kinds. I've tried like every kind in the drugstore, I swear to God, like every single one I've tried. When I found out about Sephora and all that, I did find out about this one by Too Faced. Probably guess what it is. It's Better Than Sex. You honestly don't need to put too much on either, which I love about it. You don't need to keep dipping the brush back into the bottle every like 2 seconds. You can just take one whatever thing and you can like use this for your both eyes. You need to do it again for bottom, but honestly, like, this is enough for 2 eyes. It's really dark. It makes your eyelashes super long. I don't know if it's the brush or if it's the fibers in the mascara. Like, I have no idea what it is, but this mascara makes your eyelashes look like they're fake. I don't recommend any other mascara to people. I just recommend this mascara. That's how much I believe in it, and that's how much I think it's amazing. I didn't talk about highlight yet. I've already talked about this product in my first video, but it's so amazing that I have to talk about it again. I already said I was obsessed with it, but that was before I even used it. I think I used one shade. But this time, I can say that I've used every shade, and I can give you a real review. I'm wearing it right now, so that kind of gives you an idea about what it looks like. I'm wearing the Dripping in Gold shade and the Sunburst shade. Most of the time I do either use Dripping in Gold or Bubbly. Sometimes I mix them, sometimes I mix all 3 of them. I haven't really used the Golden Bronze shade. I did use it on my eyes. It's okay for my eyes. Like, wouldn't use it all the time, but it is really pretty. It is really, really pretty. It's not too dark, and I feel like all of them would look good on my skin tone, and they are super sparkly. Recommend 100%. Everyone that's saying that this is like to die for it, they are completely right, completely true. Ugh, just like, ugh. Can't. It feels. This next thing I'm going to talk about is eyebrows. I don't know if you guys knew, you probably didn't, but if you did, cool. I'm obsessed with eyebrows. I'm obsessed with doing eyebrows. It took me a really long time to even get to this point in my life, and it took me so many different products. But I finally found the one that I'm obsessed with. It's the Brow Wiz by Anastasia. I'm just going to keep pronouncing her name wrong until somebody corrects me. So if you want to correct me, that would be great, because I honestly don't know how to say her name. And I would really love to know how to say her name properly, because I'm obsessed with her. Like, she's amazing. So yeah, this Brow Wiz is to die for. I don't really use anything else for my eyebrows except Anastasia's products. I use this one, the Brow Wiz. I have used the brow definer, and I do have the dip brow. This one, like, it's above all. It's above all. I like how the pencil isn't too thick. It's not too harsh. It doesn't look like you're drawing on your eyebrows with like pencil, and it doesn't look like it's marker, and it doesn't look like it's crayon. It looks natural. Like this pencil makes your eyebrows look really natural. I don't even want to call it a pencil because it doesn't even feel like pencil. Like, I don't know what they use, but it's like amazing. So yeah, if you want something that is really easy to use, it's really natural looking, I would recommend the Brow Wiz. If you want a more natural look, go a color lighter than your actual eyebrow and you'll look way better. That's just some advice for you. I just love giving advice. Recommend, must have. I only use this. Wouldn't use anything else. The next thing I'm going to talk about is like the last kind of makeup product, and it is a setting spray. So you probably guessed what it is. It's the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. It's a must have. I only use this one. It's amazing. It actually lasts all night. I even sometimes wear my makeup to bed and this is on and I wake up and I still have my makeup on. Like today. I mean, I fixed it, but it wasn't like this when I woke up. I've tried other ones a little bit, but this one is just like. The last things I'm going to talk about are just a few brushes that I got recently and then another brush that I've had for a while. The brushes that I got recently are from Luxie. I don't know if you've ever heard of Luxie, but I found them recently and I bought some brushes because I did need some brushes. I haven't really bought some in a while. So yeah, I bought these 5. It came in like a pack, so yeah. What the hell? So this one is a round top blender. It's 532 is the number, and I use it for concealer. I haven't really found a really good concealer brush in like forever or ever, and this one, it really helps. It really can get into the crease here, so that's why I really like it. I like how it's really soft and it is firm on the top. It's not too like it's not gonna like go into your face too much, so you can't stipple with it. So yeah, this is what I use for my concealer, and I'm really happy I bought it. This brush is the flat top Kabuki brush, and it's 530. And I use this one for my foundation. It's also really good for stippling, and it does make everything blend really well together. So I would really recommend this brush if you want something for concealer that's not, I mean not concealer, foundation that's not too much and it's not like a huge brush or anything. I think I'm getting sick. So this last brush is the angled top butter, and it's 534, and I use it for my highlighter. I like how it's angled, so you can obviously like do that kind of like angled look, and it's thin. It's not too thick, but it's not too thin, and it does make everything blend together really well, so it doesn't just look like a streak, or it doesn't look like way too much highlighter on your face. I know that's like impossible to have too much highlighter, but I've seen it. So yeah, I use that brush for that. And the other two brushes, they're not like my favorite brushes, but this one, the flat angle blender 538, I use it to blend my cream contour. It does work. I wouldn't say it doesn't work, but it's not my favorite thing to use. I don't know. I'd probably buy another brush for it, but for now it's good. It's good enough. Like, I don't know, is that good enough? And then I use this one just to get into like the corners with powder, because I'm going to show you the next brush can't fit into the corners, so I just use that for powder. I also kind of use it for a little bit of like a brighter powder stuff up here, but it's mostly just used for like the corners of my eyes because my other brush can't get into it. These are the brushes by Luxie, and I'm really excited about them, and I'm really happy I bought them. This next brush I've had for a while now. I don't really remember when I bought it, but it was probably a couple months ago. I've wanted a Tarte brush forever. I don't know. I don't really like buying really expensive makeup unless like I know it's gonna last me a while, or obsessed with it. I know I'm saying that, but then you see all the stuff I just showed you and you're like, what the hell, that's so expensive. I know, but like brushes and stuff, I don't really like spending that much money on. I just feel like it's a waste, especially because like it's a brush. I don't know, like it's a brush. I don't want to spend like $100 on a brush, but this one's pretty close. But I'll put the link in the description so you can see it for yourself and see how much it is and whatever, because I don't know the name of it. right this second because it doesn't say on the brush what it is. But it's by Tarte, and I know it's the one for contouring. That's what it was for. I originally did buy it for contouring, but then I realized that I needed a brush for my powder, so I just switched it to doing that. Yeah, so I use this one for my powder. It is made from bamboo, and it's just really soft, and it really does blend everything well together. And then the bottom one, or the other one, I use for my contouring. I use it for the powder part, like the dark. So yeah, it really is good, like if you want to like make like a dark line, and then you can kind of like blend it out with this, or you can just blend it out with like another brush. I use different brush to blend it out, but this I just put to apply it first, and then I blend it out again with the other brush. But yeah, this is really good for getting like the line that you want, and then obviously blend it out after. I really do recommend it if you want a Tarte brush. They have other brushes that I probably will buy in the future because their brushes are really good. The quality of this brush is worth the money, so it's up to you. I really do like it. Like I wouldn't give it up. I wouldn't. That's everything that I have to show you today. Those are just some of the must-haves that I must have, and some of the things that I've been using recently. If you want to buy anything or look at anything, I'll put everything down below so you can go look at it. And if you want to buy it, buy it. Thanks for watching. I hope that it wasn't too boring, and I hope that it kind of helped you with like some things that you were unsure about buying, or if you didn't even know about them. Now you know. So if you like this video, like it. If you want to see more of me talk, then subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you soon.